Yeah, Neleri. Kimo. What's going on, people? Welcome back to League Game for another video. Chelsea won, Everton 0. It wasn't the best performance, but it was better than what we've seen the past couple of weeks. So it was a bit nervy as well. Would have been better if we had a more comfortable lead. A 1-0 lead is very fragile and we were in danger of dropping points for some parts of the game as well. But it did very well to not concede. I think Robert Sanchez, credit where it's due, he made some very important saves that won us the game. And I think Colwill and Chalobah in defense. Colwill was losing some of his duels, which, it's not really a good look, but I think overall they were good in defense. Nicholas Jackson with the goal, back amongst the goals finally. That makes it 10 goals in this season, 15 goal involvements this season. Hopefully he gains some goal scoring form for the remaining games as well. That was a good goal that he scored, and you can see it's something that he did practice in training. A goal from outside the box, you don't really back Jackson to score those. And I actually got into a similar position a couple of times before he got the goal where I was shouting at my screen for him to shoot and he just didn't. So it's good that he did then, because that is the goal that won us the game. And I'm proud of him for that. We need more of that. Strikers need to strike, they need to shoot. And it's always my hope with Jackson that whenever he does get an opportunity, he shoots. Because I know sometimes he will opt for the pass, which more often than not is the better option. But as the number 9, every chance you get, not every chance, but whenever you have a sight at goal, I'm a firm believer in taking that chance. I think Noni Madueke and Pedro Neto in the wings as well were good. Madueke had a couple of opportunities where he could have scored himself. He had a couple of good moments, and I think him in the left, he wasn't bad. He was honestly very good, very direct. Every opportunity going 1v1 always went at the defender. He managed to beat whoever he was going 1v1 against to create chances. Pedro Neto on the right wing, he was so sure of himself against Mikolenko and just had the beating of that man 1v1. Really enjoyed that, but it was almost a non-battle for some parts of the game as well. The important thing here is that Romeo Lavia is back in the team. He wasn't the best, obviously, didn't do anything outstanding, but you can see the difference when he comes into the team. I think the midfield is, not to say much better balanced, we are much better though in build-up, in terms of retaining possession, in terms of freeing up the likes of Caicedo and Enzo. Lavia being the anchor, I think were much better balanced. And for a good majority of the game, we had total and full control. And that's mainly due to Lavia's presence in the team. I think we control games better with him in the team because we take care of the ball better. You understand? It's honestly not a coincidence that the minute he came off, the game was sort of more chaotic than it was for a good majority of the game. And it's not to say that Reece James coming in was bad, it's just that it's not the same. We all expected better from Cole Palmer, but I think, looking at the positions where he's picking up the ball, it's honestly also a call for concern because he actually picks it up too deep to even, work his magic. I think we'd be much better off if he got the ball more in the final third, because that increases the volume of chances created, and which in turn, can give us a better chance at winning games. I think part of the problem as well is that Palmer has been receiving the ball too deep, and from there you can start something, but you cannot really fashion good chances from the positions that you've seen him pick up the ball. We should try to do better, and the same goes to him as well. Another part of the problem is he's been overthinking everything now. He just needs to get back to that space where he already knows what to do before he gets the ball and when he gets the ball. Everton had a couple of sighters. You see things happening, you think, oh, okay, here comes the goal now. But then, Robert Sanchez actually came through for us. Part of why this was not particularly the best performance was because Everton also did a very good job in limiting the chances that we create, which is why the game sort of ended up being a 1-0. Some of the chances that we had good chances that, we didn't capitalize on. But obviously, if the volume had increased, maybe the goals would have as well. We did very well to come away with the win at the end. And now looking forward to Jew Gardens in midweek and Liverpool on Sunday. Liverpool are officially champions of the season. Hopefully, they will take this time and celebrate for the whole week because they deserve it. And yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you make of the game? What do you make of next fixtures? Let me know in the comment section below. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Keep it in.